star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. It's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got Mourning, Gervin out there with Frazier, and it's Issel in at the power forward position. And for the Magic, they've got Kobe, Embiid is out there with Walton. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Frazier. Here's Chenier. Mourning a screen on Hardaway. Here's Frazier. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Frazier. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
No good on that one. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now here's Frazier. Shoots over Bryant. Misses off the right iron. Hardaway against Frazier. Outside Hardaway. And here's Anthony from the arc. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Here's Walton. And finally they hit one.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Heat. Pass to Vandeweghe. The tray. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Frazier against Bryant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now Frazier.
You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Shot clock at 2. Chenier up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vandeweghe's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by Orlando. And Walton sends it back. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lets it go from 14. And that's good for 2.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Magic trail by 3. Anthony taking his time here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Denver's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Mourning. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Martin's checked in for Gervin. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. It's stolen by Martin. There's Baker, guarded by Embiid. The open shot, Garland. And again, Denver, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Nuggets head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Garland after Penny Hardaway's bucket, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Orlando trailing here. Outside Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
And so he's able to get one of two.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the call. It's a foul in Orlando. The Nuggets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Second free throw, no good.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
And Bryant slams it in.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Garland the pass to Gobert. Here's Vandeweghe. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He misses the free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Good on the second free throw. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Kobe. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bryant looking over the floor. Here's Anthony with 4 seconds on the clock. Great D that time from Martin. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
They've got Walton. Hardaway is out there with Kobe. And there's Embiid. And it's Anthony in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. Warning with it. Here's Chenier. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 1. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Here is Bryant. Following the score by Walt Frazier. Swiped it away. Chenier, the pass to Mourning. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's Chenier. The pass to Issel. Goes up again. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Connects on the 17-footer. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Kobe with the steal. Hardaway against Frazier. Hardaway kicks to Anthony. Pass to Bryant. From outside the arc. Here's Embiid. And the shot is long. Nuggets trail. Pass to Frazier. Mourning with the screen. Frazier the pass to Mourning. The Nuggets with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Anthony in the corner. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Baker, he's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Chenier. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice D from Frazier. Denver shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Baker passes to Issel, and he jams it with authority.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Johnson. Kicks to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gervin. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. 1:35 left in the first half. Brunson kicks to Johnson. For 3, Murray, and Gervin sends it back. And the ball goes on the bounce. Last touch by Gervin. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Denver. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Walton's checked in. Denver in the lead. And here is Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Vandeweghe passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Brunson. For 3, Murray. Another miss by Orlando.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Baker passes to Garland. Martin from outside. Denver gets it back. Baker. The shot will not fall. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so Garland will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Passes it to Baker. Here's Vandeweghe. He's guarded by Russell. Martin for three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Brunson against Garland. And Walton kicks to Murray. Here's Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
Their offense is off to a slow start. They need to find some easy buckets. Try to get things back on the right track.
Well, can't have that prolific scoring. The MF, right? What's the MF stand for?
Most frequently.
Right, Jack.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yeah, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Denver shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. We've got Gervin. Mourning is out there with Frazier. And it's Issel in at the 4 slot.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And the dunk by Kobe.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
And Denver has possession. The lead is 2. Frazier scanning the floor. Goes up on the high post. He gets that one. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Kobe Bryant at the line.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. Here's Chenier.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Gervin outside. Over Anthony. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Frazier. Gervin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Outside Bryant. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and-one.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. And Kobe no good on that one.
And got to like what they've been doing down low in the post.
From the wing, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Embiid with a screen on Gervin. The 3 from Anthony. And it's Denver with the rebound. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gervin with it. Hardaway picks him up. Chenier the pass to Gervin. To the paint. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. The Magic trail by 7. That's tipped. It's stolen by Frazier. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brunson scanning the floor. In the corner, Murray with it. Johnson right side. Murray kicks to Nurkic. Clock is at 3. Here's Brunson. Another miss by Orlando.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gervin. He's got 6. Frazier outside. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Frazier against Brunson. Out to the right wing. Murray dishes to Johnson. Murray against Gervin. Brunson, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gervin passes to Vandeweghe. Now Frazier, he's covered by Murray. Shot by Frazier, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. Fires from 18. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now the pass to Gobert. A floater. It's good. Vandeweghe's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .125 left to play here in the third. Martin against Kobe. They double-team Kobe. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Here's Walton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walton's got his second basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Garland with it. Picked up by Kobe. Garland against Bryant. And Walton sends it back. They recover it. 4 on the clock. Here's Garland. And that's collected by Bill Walton. Walton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hardaway finds Bryant. Inside, Embiid. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Martin. Rebound by the Magic. Walton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Bryant, and so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Walton is out there with Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. And there's Bryant. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here is Mourning. Now, here's Frazier. Makes it off the glass. Frazier's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Outside Anthony. Screened by Walton. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Chenier's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Bryant drives in.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force, knows how to get to the stripe.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
A shot by Issel, no good. The Magic trail by 9. The three from Anthony. And they'll get another chance. Back to Hardaway. And it's Bryant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
The Nuggets leading by 9. To the middle. Gervin passes to Chenier. Here's Frazier, and Embiid with the block. Outside Anthony. Now here's Walton. Tight defense on him. And he drops it in from the low post.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
The Magic trail by 9. Outside Anthony. Hardaway passes to Kobe. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Walton over Issel. Back to Anthony. Anthony missing again.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Hardaway. No good there. Mourning with some nice D. The Magic have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Embiid, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Frazier. Here's Chenier. Pass to Issel. Over Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always been a master at putting a defender in a tough position and drawing fouls. It's one of Issel's greatest attributes, always thinking one step ahead.
Shooting for Denver, Dan Issel at the line.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here are the Magic now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. This is it to Hardaway. Looks for Mourning, gets it to him. Frazier the pass to Gervin. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And good that time. Frazier's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Embiid gets it to go.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Chenier. Driving the lane, and he banks in the lane.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Walton. And no good, trying to use the glass. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Gervin dishes to Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Magic trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The pass to Issel. Here's Vandeweghe. Here's Chenier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Third team foul. Shooting for Denver, Bill Chenier. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Big group substitution here for Denver. And the second free throw, good. Now Bryant, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardaway kicks to Kobe. That 3 off the mark. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Outside Garland.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David.
Add it up to 100,000 in my passengers.
Thumbing through these hundreds like every day.